KZOK.
Hi, can I ask Gene Clark a question?
Sure can.
I wanted to know, back in the 60s, I remember watching The Dating Game, and I wanted to know if he was on it.
Yeah, I was, actually.
I saw you at the Ballard Firehouse in February, and I was behind you on some stairs, and I almost asked you, but I couldn't get it out of my mouth.
Hold on a second, hold on.
Okay.
102.5 KZOK, 10 to 10 with Strider, Gene Clark of the Byrds, Rick Roberts of Firefall, now with the Roberts Meisner Band. Then, of course, Turn, 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 one of the classic Byrds tunes. But there's a lady on the phone who is now listening to us on hold that had an interesting question. You were on the Gene, that is, Gene, so that they know the voice, your voice from Rick's. You say hello.
My voice. This is Gene.
Rick's voice is, okay. Now, Gene, you were on the Dating Game.
Yes, I was. And I didn't win.
And you didn't win?
No, Ian Whitcomb won. There was me, Ian Whitcomb, and, Bruce from the Beach Boys. Bruce Johnston, right. And, it was silly. I mean, you always do it. And when they said, oh, yeah, I'll do it, they called me up. I said, sure, I'll do it. Of course, it's all... Yeah, you already know who's going to win when you go on. I shouldn't tell that. I shouldn't say that. No.
So it wasn't exactly embarrassing. Oh gosh.
No, who cares? I mean,
or do you at least have a videotape of the show?
I could get one probably, but I don't. No.
I'd pay money for that.
He may have been. I really don't know that.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, we get to Pluto.
Hey, Mike.
Did you
Gene and Rick.
Were the Byrds ever on a Shindig or a Hullabaloo or any of those?
Oh, all the time. Shindig all the time, Hullabaloo all the time.
I have often wondered why they haven't brought that show, either of those shows, back in syndication.
Oh, there's a couple of people that I know of. It's not necessary to names wouldn't mean anything anyway, but they're trying to do that, as a matter of fact. And I don't know if they're going to be successful or not. But that kind of a show that was popular in those days, where it was almost like, it was all live music. Or groups, they have one group on after another, or whoever had hits at the time. And a couple of people really want to try and revive that attitude.
So there was no...
I don't know if they're going to be
lip syncing. There was no lip sync. You guys didn't lip sync.
Well, no, you know what you used to do a lot? Either lip sync, sometimes you would play live. Actually, I remember the Ed Sullivan show being very live. You had to play and sing live on that. And most television studios at that time didn't have sound quality enough to really do live sound. They could only do, put a tape on and then you'd sing live to it maybe. Or lip sync, one of the two.
Okay. Rick Roberts, your turn. Firefall. Over the last 23 years or so, have you picked up, obviously Gene and Rick have to have picked up a heck of a lot more about the legal nuances of the entertainment world. Do you think all musicians should have a lawyer they trust handling their affairs and not try to do it themselves?
Where do you find one?
A lawyer you trust? Woo!
And I can kind of understand that now. There's certain things you do learn after a while what not to do. Certain things you'll never learn, maybe. But,
or it's too much fun making the same mistake over and over
but
again.
Somewhere down the line, like you're talking about attorneys and music business people and things like that, somewhere you have to kind of put your trust in somebody. I think I've done it too many times, But it has to happen, and you do learn enough maybe to kind of suss out the people that, sort out the people, really, I should say, that are a little more in the same thinking vein as yourself.
I would imagine that there's the ones that...
I wonder, well, hey, who's your lawyer?
Anybody got a lawyer that hasn't screwed him? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not slamming the legal profession here. They're some of our favorite listeners, so don't call, okay?
Sort of sucked, but you guys are good.
Okay.
Well, hopefully when this thing gets rescheduled, you can enjoy another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi, I was wondering if you're going to play any of Gene Clark's songs from his album No Other.
Don't know if I've got in the building. I got to do some digging.
Yeah,
No,
it
we're
might,
gonna
it
play
might,
some of
might
Gwen
be
Clark.
around here somewhere. I don't
I got to
know.
do some digging, but I know we're going to play some of Gwen Clark Gilman anyway.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, that was Album of the Year by Rolling Stone. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's one of our favorites.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I always thought that thing should have done better. I always thought that should have done better.
Yeah, no other? Yeah. He hasn't got earphones.
No, he just can't hear me. He's got earphones, but I'm talking through the
June
intercom.
2nd, 1909. Ben hires a guy to walk around and sell beer.
Ice coffee right here.
This beer centennial moment is brought to you to over-dramatize the fact that nowhere else in
Is that it? By the way, those of you who just joined us, the Roberts Meisner Band, Gene Clark's Byrds concert tonight in the Temple Theater has been canceled due to contractual problems, but they're here, and that's all we care about at the moment. You picked Strange Way, Rick. Why that one? Okay, this is Strange Way from Firefall and KZOK's 10 at 10. You want to do another one after this? Do you want to do another one after this? And if so, which one? I don't know what he's doing.
Control room problem, too.
No, he's just... Okay. Okay. I'm trying to remember videos. You haven't done much
And here's the Class X crew again.
This Hits was really the record, was actually the record, but someone else pulled one of theirs out. I forgot who it was now. I think it was Zolly from the Logan Spoonful or somebody like that. And it was Andy Williams.
And there's Dan again on the left, his wife Jan in the middle, and AB on the right.
Well, if you think about it, why would they want to waste a perfectly good copy of something that sold that well? Let's use something that nobody bought and just... It's not real gold, or platinum on
I
it.
have no idea. I'm sure it's not real
Done-
platinum. It was released in '66, I believe, or yeah, '66. This version was the original version that we all liked the best. But in those days, if it was before independent production became a happening thing in the record industry. And
By that, do you mean the record company? You had no choice as to what
if
was
you
released?
went outside of the record company's studios and recorded something and because you wanted to use a different engineer or something, you brought it in and said, no way, this isn't going out. So this sat around for the last 20-something years. And we decided that now there was an opportunity to put it on an album. And this album, titled Never Before, is the 5 original Byrds, all 5. And of some of the outtakes and takes that were just never came out.
By the way, that's just been released and you can find that. And boy, we're just all over the place. I should take a break, but I'm not going to. Rick, introduce these next 2 Firefall tunes. We had a request from Mexico, which happens to be one of my favorites. We're going to play that. But this one is Someday Soon. Okay, Someday Soon from KZOK's 10 at 10. We're with Rick Roberts, the Flying Burrito Brothers, Firefall, and now the Roberts Meisner Band, and Gene Clark of the Byrds. KZOK.
Yeah, I heard the Byrds concert was canceled.
Yes, it is. That is true.
How come Ticketmasters doesn't say that?
Got me.
Some 10 minutes ago, and
Ticketmaster,
right
well,
info.
you got to remember Ticketmaster's staffed by some minimum wage folks, and
Yeah.
it's really not their greatest.
Oh, it really is canceled.
There's really not their greatest concern.
No, I
But thank you for tipping us off. We'll call the head Mr. Ticketmaster, and yell at him.
yeah, I'd do something because I'm sitting here with these tickets. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going or not going.
You're not going.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye-bye. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I wanted to...
You've been on hold so long, I forgot what you were talking about.
Yeah, I wanted to speak to the guy at Possible that was talking about the roller skates and living on the Strand.
Oh, that's Rick. Hold on. Rick, pick up the first line.
Which line did you say?
The first blinking line. Is he okay?
Yeah, hi. Could I speak with Rick Roberts?
He is on another line right now. If you want to hold on, you can.
I sure will.
Okay. Because it's a little cramped over there.
Oh, I just wondered if there was some...
No, it's not technical. I'd rather, this room was built by an engineer who had no idea of how to do it.
And this is in the front lobby of KZOK. Phil wanted to get everybody together to get their photograph taken. Now there's Dan, Rick Roberts.
They're terrible. The Braves are the worst team. The Hawks are going to have a hell of a football game.
You have one of those double take things or whatever?
You're from
You know...
Well, we have one. We have one. We can speak to it. So.
Wow. All around here.
Cheese. Oh, this isn't a still. We can talk and everything.
Oh, that's right.
Living color.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a long time ago. Yes, Awesome. Yeah, but Crazy, you mean
And general manager.
Some of our Crazy Horse was pretty much closed by then. No, I was still open.
Rick paging Mr. Clark. So we can get under here.
Yeah, definitely.
I get front on the shortest.
Yeah, I'm one of the short ones too, so.
Come in here, Jan.
Get in the middle.
Okay.
Get in here.
So we can commandeer.
Hopefully this will just be from the waist up, right?
Anne Marie, what do you
Yes.
I don't do shorts.
Come on,
here
Mark.
with
Come on.
Try it. That's photo.
Well, let's go tall down, shorter, shorter. Right.
Now harmonize.
Cheese. God, it sounded like cheese.
Listen, if Randy wants to come back up tomorrow, something.
Yeah.
I wonder if the air conditioning's on. You want to buzz him on the phone and
Say what?
see if he's got air conditioning back there?
Oh.
Do we have AC?
Is the air con happening back here?
It doesn't have the window up anyway.
It's okay.
Humidity is...
Well, yeah, it's nice out here.
Yeah.
We got the cool ocean breeze coming in. Man, I dug it once I got into it.
Yeah, that part was fun.
I wouldn't mind with the water underneath me, but no way would I skydive.
I was
pretty
thinking of-
scary,
Well,
though?
I'll tell you what, I didn't skydive. I took one jump out of an airplane. I got talked into it when I was 22 years old. And I'll never do that again because that terrified me.
I couldn't handle it.
I mean,
I'd die on the way.
what you meant. We had a good time. It was fun.
Well, see, we traveled around all my life, so I never really was in a school long enough to really have any.
So you can get back
My dad was always a traveler guy, but only in the summers. You know what I mean? I mean, every summer we were gone. As soon as
My dad was in the military, though.
Here we were on our way to our next radio interview. The next interview was at 2 o'clock at KBSG in Tacoma.